I know what you're saying, folks. What? They're back already? I know. We bamboozled you. Turns out we actually do have the decider match for third place here.
Yes, third and fourth place. We were approached after we ended stream, so that's why we're popping back on so quickly. Thank you for sticking with us. We couldn't do it without you guys supporting us.
Yeah, and it does go a long way, so thank you very much. And, of course, reminder that this is a charity event. Make sure to check out the Ken Garff stream as well, where I believe you can do a little bit of donating. I'm not 100% sure, but just, it's a charity time, folks. Just be excited, be happy, and be happy.
Enjoy some Smash.
Exactly. With the fact that we've gone re-live again, we might just stay live over the break. We'll confirm how long lunch break is, and if worse comes to worse, we'll put up a timer, so if anyone comes in, they'll know we're coming back. At this point, since we're back, we might as well.
Yeah, we'll just stick through lunch. Just put a little thing that says lunch break. Be right back.
That's a good idea.
Go touch grass.
Touching grass is good. Touching water, also good. Put it in your system. Water is good. Drink it. This is your reminder to water break. All right, and now, looks like we are jumping in here. So, all right, and the players loading in. We got Waffles, and look, it's Clown back once more.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. We've seen both of these teams actually up on the stage, obviously very recently for Weber High, but Roy High as well, as once again, gonna have some fun things going on.
Yeah, thankfully, due to the way the bracket played out, we managed to see a lot of different teams at least. We didn't get to see them all, and I apologize for those that we didn't get to see every single member of. But at least seeing so many teams that we did, I'm just excited to see essentially what is the third, fourth place decided. Not essentially, it is the third, fourth place decided. Waffles and Clown.
As it's really interesting to see these two characters battling it out. Steve and Villager, seeing what they can do as a minecart almost bopping Clown on the head. But a lot of explosions for happy-looking characters going back and forth. An anvil dropped on a gyroid. TNT possibly placed here and there. Steve getting on a minecart, taking Clown with him, getting hit with a pickaxe.
I mean, it just feels like when you're up against Steve, it feels like you are the mob in Minecraft. You have so fewer options, and you are the weaker character. But I think Clown really showing that doesn't really mind at all, right? You can see absolutely taking control over this. And managed to hit the bowling ball and the Elytra Waffles there. Really, really well placed from Clown. Waffles still absolutely in this, though. Looks like they could maybe want to find some time to find some tools, and there it is, right? You can see him picking up a lot more iron now. Ooh, not quite lava bucket hitting, but they're still fine with Clown at that much HP. They should be able to pick up a stock pretty soon here. Clown's still dodging very well, but I never count Steve out, folks. It's always a Steve, and Waffle Steve we saw earlier today, very good.
Things going back and forth as a flint and steel here. A throw going on, but the minecart gonna hit, do some good damage. Clown is in very much danger of one single little tap taking him out, but the goal for Clown right now is do as much damage to Waffles before you lose this stock.
Yep. That being said, Waffles had some incredible control over these minecarts. I feel like almost every single one has been landing in very crucial ways as both players throwing out their nets and fishing rods. It's just like, ooh, that time dodging around the bowling ball. Really good adaptation from Waffles, knowing it's coming this time. Clown's still doing quite well, but they managed to get a lot of health before they lost the stock, and unfortunately it looks like maybe Waffles might not be able to make it back up. Fell a little too far. I think an air dodge came out there.
Unfortunate for them. They really need to get this stock off of Clown to cement anything possible. A good use of blocks to block annoying projectiles, and a quick smash after mining, doing really well for him there.
Now, we still need Clown's first stock down, so Waffles gotta be careful. They're still doing fine, I think. I think Steve, with especially they have the gold tools they have now, haven't had the chance to find the diamond tools yet, which does make a difference. But a good fishing rod that will be blocked as Clown kind of walks into where it would go. Managed to dodge it as a result. Alright, Steve walking forward. We'll lose the gold sword. They're running out of resources. Clown is just all over the place right now. Not in a bad way. Like he feels like he's everywhere he needs to be. Of course, again, Waffle's doing quite well. Iron tools now. Very, very big upgrade. So, nice shield. Clown on the edge here. If Waffles can get a bit more damage, it's huge for them. Nice spot. That was insanely good parry.
Yeah, as Villager just being floaty and annoying, doing what he can. Gonna get sideswiped there, as gonna go ahead and mine up a little bit here, Waffles. Gonna use the piston to shove him off again. Tried to use the rail cart to get him off the edge. The flint and steel will not block the edge as Clown is just staying in the game, floating away. Again, a piston push away.
Oh, and they picked up the diamond now, Waffles, so if Waffles can stick through this, get those diamond tools, that's a huge upgrade. And Clown is starting to take a lot of damage. Waffles has done an insane amount with just this last stock of theirs. They're doing very, very well. I think they can keep this up, and if they can, it could do so much work. Oh, there is the tree. If this does enough. Oh, the tree just barely clipped. Unfortunate, but well played, DeClown.
Yep, that will be a game 1 for Weber High.
Villager. I feel like while we have the time, everyone at home, maybe you can back me up on this. Everyone at one point in their life has mimicked the Smash announcer, right? I mean, Xander Mobus, especially in this game, is iconic. It's so fun to say the names.
I mean, if you haven't, it's because you live in a country that doesn't allow Nintendo.
Yeah, you've never done it. Yeah, if you haven't done it, you wouldn't know, and that's fair. It's just like even some of the newer ones, right? Like Steve, and it's just fun.
It's great. It's fun, as looks like we're going to have Chonkin back. We saw him earlier with his Bowser Jr. Will come back to play here for Roy High.
Exciting. It's not very cool about it. I believe they won the first game, as they'll be changing out their controllers here.
Sorry, yes, that is Chonkin for Weber High. My bad.
That's fine. We can keep in mind that. We'll remind you if worse comes to worse. Nothing wrong with that. It's how it goes. Oh. Yeah, they'll need to get their controllers connected. We've got a moment of a lull, which is nice. We can remind you that we've had a very fun-filled day, and if you've managed to miss any of the games, they will be live on YouTube later. We'll be making VODs of them.
Also, this is a same... I'll wait till the announcement's over.
Yeah, it's important that we're not trying to conflict with them too much.
If you haven't gotten stuck with our vendors and our groups, please do so because it will be coming soon. And we will be having a last
But we are in the game, so we're going to have to start protecting it, unfortunately. So that's just how it goes. Sorry about the noise feedback, folks. Duncan doing good edge guarding right now. Already looking pretty low health, and Bowser Jr. phenomenal at edge guarding. Joker has a really bad recovery, so that will be them going down.
Yeah, we've seen Not Up To It do very good things on Joker, but famously got bodied by the DK last game.
It's a good point, yeah. I mean, it happens to the best of us, especially against a real good DK. But Not Up To It doing a lot of damage now. They already lost his stock, and now this chain combo is doing insane amount of work. Joker really good at that, right, with his up B. It's not a good recovery, but it is really good damage confirming. Okay, looks like Arsene about to come up a little bit more, and there it is. All of a sudden now, Not Up To It immediately on the front edge, I would argue. Chonkin needs to be very careful. Two players, Shield, I believe, dodged the Mecha Koopa damage. That was very goofy to watch them do that, but that's how it had to work out, right?
Very goofy, very funny type of thing, as Chonkin taking some damage here. Arsene, really quite a threat when it's up. Has to be so careful. But Bowser Jr. is floaty, is annoying, will be able to get back up on the stage when it feels like he never should be able to.
Good recovery for Chonkin. Has a great down smash. Gets the long blast zone. I always love it when that happens. See if Chonkin can maintain their 3-stock lead. It'd be a huge deal for them, right? I mean, if they could take... Oh, a nice counter here, getting them all the way up to Arsene. Not up to it saying, no, you will not get all 3 of your stocks out of this game. Wants to take at least the one, maybe more. Again, Joker can do a pretty big comeback as long as he's got Arsene, so it's definitely an angle to play for. That Arsene meter running low fast here, and the shield going down as well. Chonkin doing so much control very, very well.
Not Up To It in a tight situation, but never out. We've seen in this series before players come back from the edge, taking back stocks and winning. Will Not Up To It be able to do it? Right now, he's getting juggled pretty well by Chonkin. Bowser Jr. being very annoying, being very flighty. A nice uppercut, the cannon going wide, and Arsene coming right in time for Joker to make it back on the stage.
Both players above 145%, which is an insane amount of damage. And there will be the up smash, a 3-stock for Chonkin. Really, really well played. And Weber High takes a second. Pretty strong plays, folks. All right, well, now Roy has got to pull that comeback. Let's see if they can manage it. Remember, this isn't the grand final. This is simply a third-place decider. That's how it goes. But still, it's nice to have a third-place decider, right? To walk away concretely knowing what place you were at in the tournament.
Well, and there's always prizes that do come with third place, so it's never just a gotcha gimme.
Yep. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Players are just bringing out the last one. Watermelon back on the Pac-Man that we saw earlier. Some incredible fruit usage once before. And ADM J7 on the Jigglypuff again. Here we go.
Our third Pac-Man and our third Jigglypuff.
Technically, it's the second for both, but yeah, third game of them. I feel like these two as a matchup could be really interesting, right? Jigglypuff wants bigger characters that she can kind of hit, but I don't know. I feel like this is a very intense matchup. Let's see if we can see how it plays out. Big melon for Watermelon already. Doing a lot of damage. Wanting to use the fruit as best they can. I feel like Pac-Man does need to play the range game against Jigglypuff. Everything Jigglypuff wants to do is very high damage, but also low range.
Yeah, but we have also seen Watermelon do some crazy things from range. The juggling of the fire hydrant, the fruits from long range. Very strong things that can come through here.
We've got very even health so far, 78 to 80, and Melon going for the melon. Yeah, it's not quite a watermelon, but it's a honeydew melon. It's close enough. We'll allow it.
In the Melon family, as a really good throw from Melon coming in. The bell will miss a drop. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what happened there, but it looked cool.
Fire hydrant hit into fire hydrant hit into side B from Watermelon getting the good damage, but Jigglypuff's reached the point where her ranges are insanely good. Yeah, you can see the aerials, and I believe mostly the aerials doing a lot of that damage. There it is, another aerial, insanely good damage.
You hear some cheering going on for our Mario Kart that is being currently streamed. I Can Garff.
Yes, of course. So if you do want to catch that, make sure you go check that out. We are the Smash creators for today. But of course, there's a lot of events going on for this charity event. 2 stocks for both teams right now. Very even health as they're just sort of trading back in neutral here, trying to get a little more control. Pac-Man has a huge smash attack, finding the angle to get a big trade in. Watermelon doing a lot of work, but ADM J7. I'm seeing a good position, a good recovery from the Pac-Man. Good to see a rest come out, but I don't know if they really have the angle to do it, right? With Pac-Man, a bit of an odd hitbox. It's a good use of the fire hydrant and the fruit.
Yeah, that apple bouncing up. The Ghost not quite going to hit a strawberry thrown. Doing some really good damage, getting them up into the 90%, 100% now. If they get hit by a good fruit, they could be going.
Let's see if they can manage it. There is a key, which, is a fruit of sorts, I suppose. We've got another fruit score. There's the apple, which actually sends upwards. You can see Jigglypuff going flying upwards. So Watermelon in a really good position now. ADM J7 trying to make sure that they don't end up going down, making sure Weaving High doesn't get Rio. Watermelon going for the grab, doesn't quite land, but the mastery of the fruit usage here is really good. Going for actually the drop damage, doesn't quite end up hitting, but I like the idea there. It's really cool.
Yeah, Watermelon is fighting the fight of his life. He wants to keep his team in this fight as he's going to go ahead and bounce up. Unfortunately, with the spike trying to come in here from admin, will give a game to Roy.
Oh, yeah, all right. So now, folks, we've got ourselves, I believe, a 4th game. Pretty excited about that one. All right, get cozy, because this semifinals decider, I guess you could call it the 3rd, 4th place decider.
Yeah, the lower bracket.
That's the term. Thank you. I could not think of the term this whole time.
The lower bracket for placements. I mean, we can just call it the 3rd place match.
Yeah, lower bracket finals works too. Again, either way, this is pretty important, right? You get to walk away from the tournament. 3rd and 4th is really relevant, because 3rd, 4th, when you walk away, you get to go, hey, you know what? I won this event, right? I won 3rd. That's on podium. If you go 4th, you don't really get to be like, oh, I won 4th. No one really, unfortunately, remembers 4th place players. You can hear the Rocket League. Well, hopefully you heard the Rocket League announcement just finished up. So if you wanted to support that, head over to the Ken Garff stream, and we'll see how that goes.
As Roy High's Waffles going to be taking up Steve with Weaver High's Dr. Pepper taking up the hero.
Hero just applied functionally every buff known possible to get, and then got auto-attacked essentially by Waffles 3 times with a sword. Steve's walkboard attack very strong. He's insane amount of shield down. Dr. Pepper clearly going for a bit more of a heavy hitting play style. Waffles currently going for a bit more of a tap and run, but with that much higher damage now, looking to stop that recovery. Using the point and steal, but not quite getting that recovery stopped. Mega Block doing the same amount of work though. Dr. Pepper getting an intense amount of damage, just a lot of particle effects too. Boy, there's going to be a lot going on in this match.
A really good minecart into a pickaxe smash. I don't know what spell that was, but boy did it hurt Steve.
I think that might just be his. I think that might just be Hero's side B as the electricity. Oh, it hit through the blocks, just barely. Nice angle there.
Yep. Dr. Pepper gonna go ahead and try to use save up some mana, get some hits in to start getting some spells back. Gonna use Zoom which I believe just makes him faster. I'm not sure on all the spells. Gonna use Bounce to reflect the minecart.
Nice play, but Waffle still does pick up the kill, so 52% to 0, still doing very well. I believe Zoom does exactly what you saw. It flies Dr. Pepper immediately to the center of the stage like it did. Yep, nice use of that lightning, I believe. Again, I believe that is the side B, so an insane amount of damage. A good reflect up. I don't know how much that affects Steve. Obviously, the minecart matters a lot, and maybe actually the lava pools looks like did that too. They have Magic Burst actively in their pool. For those of you who don't know, okay, there it goes. It will go out now. Down the reflect release a little bit, because Steve actually does have quite a bit to reflect. Dr. Pepper in a very good position here, but Waffle still should be okay. Oh, the minecart will be smacked to prevent from getting caught into it. Just fairly tense here. Waffle doing a lot of edge guarding. If they can get Dr. Pepper out here and prevent them from getting back to safety, somewhat like that, they could get themselves into a really good position. So they go for the Mangle Block, won't quite land. Dr. Pepper going for play, will roll through Waffles. That friction rod doesn't hit. It's really tense. Nice use of the forward aerial, a back aerial actually to get a lot more of the range damage. Huge play from Waffles.
Again, it's not over yet. Waffles can pull it back, can definitely be able to take this, but that reflect is up, mitigating a lot of what Steve can do. He's in the minecart, will go ahead and Elytra. Dr. Pepper trying to finish this off quick, using that heavy mindset, but could this be it? We've seen Waffles do really good edge guarding, but he wants those diamond weapons, will get them. And Dr. Pepper trying to find some spells. He still does have the percentage advantage, but that doesn't mean a lot. If you get a really good combo, it doesn't matter what the percentage is.
Waffles finding the angle to find the diamonds and end up equipping them, which is huge. But Dr. Pepper, again, still has so many good spells they can go for here. A nice shield from Waffles. It's anyone's game, folks. Both of these players really showing what they've got. It's so tense, but again, just don't blink, don't miss anything here. Waffles going for the grab. And the sizzle just barely connects and launches out with well played to Dr. Pepper.
And that will be third place to Weber High as they will take this series 3-1. Well played from both teams. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Actually, I believe that was actually maybe Roy High players sitting down. Actually, we might have a fifth game for once.
Well, I guess that we might have. Yeah, it looks like we were wrong. Players.
Side selection.
We'll see. Side selection doing weird things.
It's fine. All that matters now is whoever wins the match. So we don't have to worry about who's on what side for the rest of the series. At this point, it is just the winners. Oh, this is so exciting. Of course, these teams both made it this far in the tournament. Both very, very competent, very good players. So let's see who can take away the third place of our Weber State Ken Garff charity event.
Yep. We will have Chonkin back on Bowser Jr. with Clown returning once again with the Villager. The last hope of Weber as they were up a strong 2-0, but Roy High not going down without a fight.
I mean, the reverse sweep would be insanely cool. I didn't even think about that until you called it out. Two very silly characters, maybe in thematic, but very tricky and slippery characters to deal with. Let's see if either of the players can find the early advantage. Right now, it looks like it is Chonkin, but Clown actually managed to find, I think, the footstool there, which prevented Chonkin from being able to recover. That's a huge early stock over to Clown.
Yeah, I think what happened is Chonkin uses up B, and Clown was just there perfectly to go boop. No.
Ooh, nice spot dodge. Well, dude, Clown's mastery ability is very apparent anytime we watch him play. It's very awesome. A grab from Chonkin to throw, but Clown will yoink the Mecha Koopa, trying to prevent himself from going out. Throws the Mecha Koopa up to maybe try and buy some time. But still, Chonkin in a much better position on stage. A little bit of misses from both players, but either way, it doesn't really matter too much. Use the gyro to try and buy itself some time. The firework does not land, and it sounds like, unfortunately, the Mario Kart players a little bit sad about how something's gone.
Not great. Clown in a tricky position. Did not quite get the reverse boop onto him. Chonkin doing what he can to get this stock off of Clown, but Clown doing very well to be annoying, to find ways, but the bullet... How did I don't understand physics, apparently.
I mean, I thought for sure that Cannonball would take it. I suppose Clown wasn't quite low, and Cannonball, I don't believe, actually launches that far, so that might be why. Look at edge guard tool, though, as Clown uses the net to push over and trying to look for fireworks. But Chonkin finds the angle. Nice play. 68% is not bad stock to be on when you finally take that opponent's stock. Consider that Chonkin fell very early, and is still pulling this back very well. I think, overall, both players doing incredibly well in this match.
Yeah, especially with these combos being punched into Clown, as he will be taking quite a bit of damage. It's almost even up on stock, especially for what you said. Yeah, pretty much even now. With how quick Chonkin fell early, he's fought back lots of percentage.
Yep. Looks like the tree was used by Clown. Clown is wanting to hold down the edge here. They do actually end up hitting the felled tree. Didn't do as much as I thought it would, but tree's usually a really good finisher more so. Clown is really content to just sit here and grow the ecosystem, I suppose.
I mean, is it really growing the ecosystem if he continuously cuts down the tree?
It's a good question. Alright, looks like Chonkin down to his last stock, but still 0%, hitting as much damage on Clown as they can. Doing a lot of damage. Let's see if they can clean it up. Nice edge guard there. Looks like Clown will probably, no, using the gyro to get back to the stage. We'll get a little bit self-stunned by the end of the gyro and we'll go down as a result.
Final stock starting basically nothing to nothing. This is it. This is where everything matters.
Can't believe we come down to Game 5 final stock. Both players below 10%. That's crazy. So let's see. Ooh, a nice bomb that Clown isn't unfortunately able to block. Going for the plant there, wasn't able to find it. Clown clearly likes his corner, wants to sit back, start planting some trees. I mean, I respect it. It's clearly worked for quite a while, so. Let's see if they want to keep this up. Ooh, nice damage from Clown. Walking forward, hitting that more continuous damage. For the first time in a while, I feel like we're on the right side of the stage instead of the left. Oh, a nice block of everything to either parries or a use of the gyro, which is very clever.
Oh, a down smash, not quite getting Chonkin to go down. Again, this fight is so close. The percentages just back and forth, up and down, same. Oh, boy.
Yeah, the aerial there in the turnips does a lot of work, right? I think the Villagers aerials are very good. I think they have a small spike window, too, so it's a huge deal they didn't end up getting. I'm not 100% on that, just a lot of these both players trying to dodge as best they can. They know it's a huge match here that could turn out either way. Oh, it's so tense. Both up to 99. Oh my gosh, Clown barely survives, but he's still in. Pockets the cannonball and still has a lot they can do. We'll throw the cannonball now just to cause another bit of chaos on the map. Clown throwing the gyro will use it essentially to block the mecha dribble. They actually pocketed it, looks like, the mecha dribble. So essentially a tool they could hold for later. There it is. Ooh, good use of the pummel there, I believe, from Chonkin, but Clown's still looking very low health. I still think either of these players can do it. Can he get the grab? No, just barely, and huge play from Chonkin. Congratulations to Roy High.
Very well played from both teams. That will be Roy High taking that for third place. The reverse sweep. Well played. Very amazing. So, as you've probably heard, we are going to go to lunch. We will go ahead and simply leave the stream up. We will put a timer up that we estimate is about what the time will be back, but just kind of keep checking back. Keep us on a low volume. You'll hear when we come back for the grand final.
Yes, and I will most likely put up a timer as well to estimate it, so keep an eye on that for those that show up later as well. We'll see you in just a bit, folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from our lunch break. Oh, okay. Well, give us a moment, please. Okay, so worth mentioning that we are officially back from lunch break, but we're not quite ready to go. I just wanted to touch base, let everyone know that we are here, and we're getting ready to go in a second.
Should be 10, 15 minutes max.
Yeah, we'll put a short timer up on the screen. Keep an eye on it, and we might even be before that, but it'll usually be at the end of that timer or a little after. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We are back again after our short post-lunch break. I know we keep having these little breaks. But the reason this is relevant is because we have our grand final of the Ken Garff charity event, where Farmington High is against Box Elder High. However, it's important to know that this is actually a best of 3, best of 5. What that means is it's the same format we saw before, but a little different.
Yeah, so in this one, we won't just have a single match for the point. The players you see will be playing a best of 3 to get a point. It's the first team to 3 points that wins. So it's a lot more playing and a lot more chance to see some ingenuity come out. Maybe your Pac-Man didn't work so well, so maybe you try a different person.
Yeah, for the sake of the stream and our current layout, we will only track the overall points, not the best of 3 points. So keep that in mind, right? The individual games the players will play, if we keep track of that, and the overall score points will be constantly switching back and forth. We'll keep track of the match point overall. So keep that in mind. If you see a point in Farmington High, that means they won a best of 3.
Exactly. It's going to be super fun, super hype. These teams have fought through, I think, 4 rounds to be here. So they know their stuff. You've seen them play. You've seen what they can do. And I better believe you're excited to see them come back.
I would almost describe these teams from what we've seen from them. One of them is a very heavy-based team, a lot of heavies, and the other is very unique, very clever picks, like Me Gunner, Little Mac, right? Like really cool picks. I'm a big fan of them personally. I mean, like I'm not biased. I promise I'm not biased. But it's kind of hype.
I'm a fan of both teams because they made it to the finals.
That's a good point. Yep. So, folks, we will be impartial, hype, exciting gameplay. We are hype. Yeah, we'll be jumping over to looking at the gameplay in a second. The players are just currently setting up their controllers, getting in position. We got to give them plenty of time, right? Of course, it's finals, right? Bear with them. We got to make sure they are most comfortable. That's what matters.
Yeah, a lot of controller setup going on behind the scenes, like you've seen before. You know, if we went and showed you everything they did, a lot of you would be going, what the heck is going on? Why are you putting your jump on cue?
I'm sure they'd understand. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the players don't understand. Again, it's important to let them have as much time as they need because the most important thing to me as a caster is that these players show up, play their heart out, give it their all, and walk off the stage, whether they're first or second, knowing that they gave their all and made their name known. That's always so exciting when that happens. So that's the goal. Let's see which team can take it. But again, give it your all, folks. I believe we're ready to jump over to what the game will look like for now. They're still not ready yet, but they're, I think, wrapping up some of their stuff here.
Speaking of which, if you are interested in Mario Kart now that you're hearing it over the thing, Ken Garff is streaming, and they will be streaming the Mario Kart finals of this event if you are interested in that. We hate to lose you from our stream, but we do want to support Ken Garff as, again, it is a charity event.
Yes.
Maybe you can dip over, say hi, maybe donate to charity, come back and watch some Smash.
Give them some love from from us, folks, and then get over here. Really excited. Sorry about that, just checking in with the players, making sure they were good. Wanted to be sure they were ready to go, so they are flipping a coin for side selection, and then we're going into it.
Side selection, deciding who gets what band map, who gets to pick first map. Really interesting things, because, we're a lot more league on this channel, and so we're used to bands being this, but the only thing that really gets banned in Smash is maps.
And that is important, right? Despite the fact that, yes, a lot of them look the same, there are small differences. Distance between ground and platform height, the placements of the platform. Sometimes stage hazards, if you have them on, I believe none of these do. Sometimes it's visuals, right? Like the background. For some players, can be very distracting. So it is important that players pick the stage that they want the most.
Yeah, and as you can see right there, they rotated through a couple options on that Pokemon 2 stage. I believe this one is just the simple flat, no platforms.
For some reason, the game keeps connecting the controllers the other way, so the good news is we know we're going to see plenty of time to prep for who we're going for, and it looks like it is G-Man looking to go first here. for the side of Farmington High.
We saw him pull out a mean Meat Gunner. Looks like it's back. The 3-1-1-2. But into Scythe Ridley, who took the game.
3-1-1-2, the serial code of my nightmares. That this Mii Gunner is impressive and very, very powerful. I'm happy to see it again. Honestly, I feel like with the bigger target in Ridley, maybe it's a little easier to hit some of these explosive bombs. I am so excited. Let's see how it plays out.
Here things go. Bomb getting dropped, some fire, some return fire from Ridley.
Fun to see. I mean, this is essentially a fire matchup. But again, like with the huge target, I feel like I'm really excited to see how G-Man can play this out. I've been very impressed with his Mii Gunner so far.
It was a really interesting block of that bomb by the fireballs.
So it seems like there will be a lot of just bounce. Ooh, both grabs missed, expecting goals. I like it. You can see these players are very high skilled, very high caliber. We've got to be a little more quiet close to the mic just to make sure we don't disrupt the players. They've got to lock in fully. So we'll try and be a little more close to the mic, get up close and personal.
You can once again just see the oppression that that Mii Gunner is laying down. It is so frustrating to try to get close to him, really being forced to use the neutral B to try to get anything in.
And yet, once again, the grenade not only does a lot of damage, but it also provides a small stun, right? So an insane angle for G-Man to run in, get the grab on the shield, and do quite a bit of work. I'm, again, really impressed with their Mii Gunner performance. I'm almost inspired myself to try it, but there's no way I could do anywhere near this level of skill.
A lot of it just comes down to this Mii Gunner is built for G-Man. He knows exactly what he likes, how he wants to play, and is executing beautifully.
It's a very Samus-esque playstyle, which means, I guess, canonically, Ridley will struggle with that, right? A lot of good projectiles, some bombs that are very Metroid-style. Yeah, the blocking of the fireballs with their own projectiles has been very cool this game, and that bomb, it doesn't quite hit, really close, though. It looks like now we're going back into a more of a neutral stance, bit middle of the stage, seeing what they can do here. Really good hit on fireballs means they should be getting an angle here, a good hit, and then into the up air, a lot of damage there. Ridley still has a lot of percentage, but just barely over the top blast zone, G-Man will go.
Yeah, that's one. That's one issue that Mii Gunner's going to have. They are a lighter weight champion, so they will go flying when they get any percentage. Ridley, very strong, very powerful, has hard hits.
Looks like the players having a little bit of, we'll say, friendly banter, we'll call it, back and forth. Which, hey, you know what, it's finals of a competition. Gotta have some fun with it, I suppose. Still, what matters is ultimately the gameplay, right? You can have as much friendly banter as you want, but so far, players just have to prove themselves, and they've both been proving themselves very well. I like both playstyles, despite the fact that Ridley, Scythe here, really does want to be up close personal, get these aggressive fights. G-Man not being baited in, saying, no, I can play the long distance, I can play it carefully, I know he doesn't like this, and it's better for me. So I'm very impressed. Oh, there's the Ridley side B, finds the angle to finally get that grab. It's probably his most important tool. You can see him going for it a lot more now. He realizes that it's kind of important for him to hit as a nice, improved back air. Again, I don't know Mii Gunner too well in particular, so I don't know if that's back air for. Ooh, attempted a traded hit there, but it will go in the favor of Scythe.
Ooh, a very good down smash will catch G-Man as he recovers off of that ledge grab, but he's going to return damage onto Scythe, going to try to even up these stocks as quick as possible with taking as little damage as possible. Unfortunately, Scythe is going to go ahead and find him with that damage. G-Man just trying to pepper Ridley here with as many shells as possible, channeling the inner Samus.
I mean, Ridley's finally found the positioning. Scythe's usually got good spacing at this point, but G-Man's still doing very well, has a decent amount of health, and is pushing Scythe off. If he can get Scythe a little bit low, I imagine he'd be in a good position here. Trying to layer the grenades, make sure he can catch him right as he gets up. And Ridley barely survives. Good DIing from him. Ridley forced to, I believe, down air to go sideways there, over an odd one, as a good short charge smash attack, pushes Ridley off to the side of the match. At this point, yeah, it's only a matter of time before they go. And with 62%, G-Man not in a bad position. I still, obviously, it's scary to be this low, but it's still not bad. With the range they have, they know they can play it out. I'm really excited to see how this final stock turns out. Remember, this is still the match, the game one in this best of 3 between these two players alone. So we'll have to see how this one turns out, and just barely enough damage, Scythe, to push G-Man off the edge. Well played to Scythe, but we're going to game 2 of this best of 3.
Yep, that will, once again, put Scythe one game up. It's still anyone's match point.
For the game. 1 moment, please, folks.
Battle. Ridley. Mii Gunner.
Thank you for waiting, folks. We're back into Game 2 of the best of 3. The players were requesting hearing the sound because it was turned off during the interim and lunch, but we've got it back now, and the players are ready to lock in and do what they can. I think the sound will also help with not hearing us a bit, so we can be a little louder now, just not by too much.
As we're now in the Pokemon House, I find that always fun that it's usually the Pokemon stages that are the best for these type of things. These platforms do move back and forth, so it's really interesting to see as a nice sidestep from Ridley will save him. He's going to go ahead and dodge a lot. The predicted up by G-Man not going to be hit as Scythe going to go ahead and hit a really nice down smash.
G-Man doing still pretty well, though, and Scythe misses the side B, so now G-Man actually in the better position in the stage here. Scythe doing very well in positioning and manages to find these small angles, but I'm still very impressed by G-Man. Even if he goes down the stock, Scythe's still taking a bit of damage. Ooh, nice upbeat, just barely making it back to ledge. Really good play. Dodges the attack that he was going to get hit by on the way up, and gets a huge smash attack. They're in a great position now. Another smash attack on these get up from the ledge, and Scythe just barely misses the ledge. Dude, G-Man is just trapping him perfectly. This is the power of projectile characters with these trapping. A lot of shielding there as neutral kind of returns here. Unfortunately, G-Man getting hit by a couple of those fireballs means a little bit of a rough sleep, but he does spot dodge on the grab from Ridley, so a huge dodge. Well played, G-Man. What's surprising is that I would think G-Man should probably be in more danger, but he's doing really well at poking out really long before they go down. They'll take a couple fireballs, but they still have time, and that should be the end of it. Yep, first stock over, but Scythe's still very high percent. G-Man's in a good position.
It is, one of the downsides to a ranged champion. If you get melee, you're going to probably get hurt a lot. G-Man been struggling a little bit more on this stage to stop Ridley from getting nice and close. But now he's going to play that game where he's going to simply be launching a bunch of things, trying to predict the come up. Tries to predict the jump up and over, and unfortunately is predicted back and will get grabbed, but has a really nice smash back to get Ridley to go to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, really nice back air there. Scythe is stacking up percentage on G-Man, but G-Man's still in a better position. Any hit, I would say, at this point will even it up, and that should do it. No, really just heavy enough to not be thrown back, right? The benefits of a heavy character. Good shield that time. Good grab from G-Man. Just send it not quite off. The heaviness of Ridley paying off in the end here. And G-Man still seems to be doing quite a bit better. Ooh, the back air from Ridley doing quite a bit. G-Man's got to find a safe window to get up and manages to bait the Ridley into going in. The patience on the ledge from both these players has been great. Right.
Unfortunately, that was a really good hit by Scythe to get G-Man up and out.
Still, G-Man, I think is okay, right? 0% one stock. Scythe, you know, is going to go away immediately. The insane DIing. It felt like he should have absolutely died there, but somehow doesn't, which is insane to me. Yeah, Scythe going for these greedy side kills, knowing that what you talked about, right? If he could get like maybe a suicide kill, he'd be fine. Ooh, nice, and there is the stock. All right, G-Man now 1-2, 0%. G-Man's still in a little bit of a disadvantage, but I think we can still do a lot. Nice grab to push off the edge here. They're in a good position now. Ooh, good spot dodge as well, but still, gonna find resistance. G-Man going for the back airs. Will be hit off stage, though. Are they in trouble? No, they're not actually. They actually have everything. Scythe, huge play.
Unfortunately, they went for a side smash, but Scythe was able to get up and out from it. This time, though, it goes off pretty well. G-Man trying to get a decent edge counter, but not being able to do it. Unfortunately, he had to get up right into a charge smash from G-Man. That will be the first point over to Box Elder High.
All right, and just like that, folks, we're on to our second best of 3. That was a very exciting one. The Ridley clearly doing pretty well. Had to struggle a little bit in the first game, but downloaded and Scythe figured it out in the end. But of course, this is by no means over. It's a best of 3, best of 5. So we've got at least 4 more games.
At least. So we're quite happy. Things will be great. We're excited.
I mean, that's just a blanket statement for the whole today. It's just been an exciting day. Good day to celebrate some young esports players who hopefully maybe one day could come play for us. You know, no promises or anything, but that could be cool, you know?
I mean, whoever wins this does get a scholarship. Ooh. Just say it.
A decent one, too. I believe it's $1,000 to each player for the esports program, so that's really exciting. Obviously, it means that there's a lot in line, not just the pride and the trophy, but potential little bit of a future plan if they want to go for it.
Yeah, and, you know, not complaining here, but expanding what we here at Weber Esports do. Maybe, you know, if a Smash team gets big enough here at Weber State, we may start streaming some games.
That would be awesome. Can you imagine, like, a year from now, streaming some of the players we just saw at this tournament? Maybe 2 years, I don't know if they're juniors or seniors, but either way. For now, we are heading on to a new match. 2 new players here to play a best of 3. We have seen these players before, so my guess is it'll probably be the Donkey Kong player, Donkey, and I guess we can see. Oh, the music pick. All right, I respect it. Back to a Pokemon stage, as you call it. So it sounds like...
Once again, every single time controllers connect and disconnect, they seem to be just on the wrong side. So fun. But we are going to have Noid, I believe, for Farmington High. And then you were right in calling it. Donkey is back.
Donkey versus Zombie. Both teams hyping him up. Here we go. The second best of 3 in our finals. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can figure it out. Noid, much big character, but Noid, relatively small character, but Donkey Kong doesn't mind that. He's got big enough hitboxes. It should be okay. Still, I think Steve does have the sauce. If any character has, you can see the comboing there from Steve. A lot of the reason that so many players really despise and want to ban it is because of it. But honestly, dude, Noid showing his prowess, a really good play. As a bit of a funny parry there, accidentally from both players. If Donkey get another combo like that, I think this could be huge lights out for Donkey. Already 91% because of that early training.
Just really good dodging here by Noid, as he knows he needs a little bit of time to start mining up some things. Uses the minecart to take Donkey into a position Donkey does not want to be. Noid really starting to control the map here. The TNT, both players have to be careful here. The minecart beautifully used to get Donkey away so Noid can jump back onto the map.
Dude, the minecart's doing so much work in this set as both players go flying because of the TNT. A bit of a reset there, and the diamond obtained for Noid. That's a huge deal. The back air going in. Dude, Noid feels like it's so much easier to hit a large Donkey hitbox than Donkey Kong. I was talking about Donkey Kong hitting a hitbox, but it really feels like Noid is going crazy. There is the Minecraft Steve, in this case, Minecraft zombie combos, right? Hit the up airs a couple times, place the block down, hit the up air again, and the back air for the flying monkey. Minecart feels easier to hit as well. I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to favor Noid in this matchup.
Well, it will be interesting to see how this pans out. By no means is Donkey out of it. We saw what he could do last time he played this Donkey Kong, completely just comboed everything out of the way. Noid feeling comfortable to sacrifice his HP, knowing he's a stock up.
Yep, with this percentage, it doesn't really matter, right? Especially because you need these heavier characters to be at a higher percentage. Ooh, a nice block from Donkey Kong. There is the very silly grab Donkey Kong can do. It's usually pretty good. Doesn't quite hit, but the back air is there. The kick Donkey Kong in the air. Still, 142% is rough, man. Noid barely has a tap, and he still saved his diamond, right? So you can see that he's already immediately on this life, ready to go, able to chain this Donkey Kong off the edge. Oh my gosh, some insane edge guarding from Noid. Really well played. Donkey finally makes it back, but still got so much percentage off of it. All you need to do is tap the Donkey Kong and he should die. Just like that.
Turns out, folks, if a gorilla is running at you and is going to beat the heck out of you, just tap him in the face with a minecart.
Dude, that comboing from Steve is actually insane. Noid showing absolute prowess on it. It's crazy. Already 84%. Donkey just got back up, and Minecraft Steve just combos him to oblivion. Here we go. Oh, okay, just barely misses the actual hit there, so it won't go off. But still, 109 to 0% on 2 stocks from Noid. Folks, if I had to guess, this is going to be a fairly short game from this point. Let's see. Okay, Donkey does dodge, but still, there's a TNT ready to explode. Noid takes the first 12% of their second life, and the minecart does it. There it is. Game 1 of the second best of 3 to Noid.
Yep. Oh boy. Zombie doing things. Again, this is why people dislike that champion. That champion, geez, look at me talking league things. That, I don't know, what do you call him? Character?
Fighter?
Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, huge shout out to Noid. I feel like Noid's decision making that game was immaculate, impeccable. I mean, it was insane. The saving the diamond, choosing to trade damage, trying to get Donkey Kong as high as it can, then showing up in the second life, and then immediately having diamond as a reserve is amazing. So a huge deal.
It looks like it's a complete run back. Donkey Kong and Zombie once again.
I don't actually know if these players are allowed to change their fighters between matches. I don't think they can, so we should be seeing the same matchups. But we got some green fighters here once again. The Zombie, who is clearly green because his skin is decaying, and the Donkey Kong, who might need to worry about the same thing. Okay, once again, you can see it's those axe combos and back airs that Steve is, I would say, fairly known for. I mean, he just has a lot of tools, right? But the blocks are so strong at extending so many of his combos. He's going to build a bit, trying to at least make stone tools, and there they are. Spot dodge from Donkey Kong. Again, you can see Noid just trying to, play keep away a little bit, right? Using the minecart to escape when he needs to if he's not ready to fight yet. And Donkey Kong needs... Donkey's saying, hey, I have to get up to fight you. A little bit of patience here. Sorry, we're both very tense here. So, Pinky attempting to be put off by Donkey, but will actually end up triggering and hurt them. Noid dodges just barely enough. Trying to go for the lighter play, but insane side B to get one stock. Still 111% to Donkey. There's the gold sword that should almost immediately follow up with the kill. I think gold actually has a slightly higher, like, knockback ratio. I don't fully know. Steve has a lot of very silly mechanics. All very strong. Ooh, TNT and a very scary. Nice anvil from Noid. Oh, there's the Donkey Kong punch. That was it. That was the huge punch gone. So Noid dodging, that's a huge deal. And there it is, even up 2-2. Let's see if they can keep this up. Donkey Kong going for a lot of damage right now. Ooh, going for charge smash attack, but Noid hovering a bit in the air using a down. Ooh, could maybe go for the grab here. No, wanting to go for the chain hammer, chain axe attack, and is actually maybe able to hit this time. There's the block. There it is, man. Minecraft Steve, that's the one thing I see. Ooh, the insane parry there in the shield. Somehow Noid has pulled up and gone even in health. Actually up now, 2 on this life. Building an iron tool now, knows that that's probably his best case scenario. With the TNT in that position, he could use the minecart to trigger, but it will go off, and there's the diamond. I think if I understand how Noid likes to play these games, he'll probably hold on to this. A really good use of the fire for the tick damage. This is an insane situation. I feel like the next stock taker could end up determining the game, but who knows?
Noid using the minecart to get back on, comboing back into the magma block.
Let's see what can happen. All right, nice. Noid going for the combo upwards, dude. Looking pretty good. Again, these axe attacks are so powerful. Didn't quite land on the block there, but it doesn't really matter. He got so much. Oh, an insane block to almost survive. And actually kind of does. He still has the anvil to drop on top of him, and now he's in arguably a better position. He still has the diamond, remember, too, right? It looks like it might be wearing off soon, judging by the indicator. So, probably worth dying now, because now he has the diamond, can build it immediately. There it is. And that's an immediate upgrade. Again, 90% with diamond tools against a Minecraft Steve. That seems really scary. 109% now. Noid just trying to be in a good position. An insane back air for huge damage. Let's see if Noid can take it, even up the score of this series so far. Tried to put down a crafting table, maybe needed a bit more. Ooh, a berry from Donkey Kong is pretty good. It's very tense. You can tell both players probably feeling the pressure, but I think Noid definitely in a better position. Huge damage, doesn't quite hit the magma block. There's a classic combo with down Minecraft Steve aerial into magma block, but didn't quite happen there. A grab from Donkey Kong could be the dash. So Donkey Kong grabs very famous for killing at insane percentages. So this game is not over yet. Ooh, nice shield there, just trying to make sure he's getting hit by as little as he can. There's Donkey Kong punch. That stalled him for long enough. That smash attack comes through, and Noid evens up the score for Farmington High. All right, what an insane game.
Yeah, it just kept going back and forth. Hard to breathe sometimes in some of these games.
I am so hyped. This means we're getting so many more games than guaranteed, because now we have another, at least, guaranteed 4 games. So far, each of these series have been 2-0s, yes, though? I believe Donkey Kong lost 2-0, and...
Yes.
Yes, so they've been 2-0. So, hey, clearly, it's not necessarily all about just teams and players and champs. These teams both have things to offer. I'm excited to see it.
The important thing is that, once again, the rules still apply that these teams chose their players in a random order for the first 3. Games 4 and 5, if we get there, will be chosen players, so that could be really interesting.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I'm real excited for that. You can see a little bit of awkwardness with controller ordering. It's a bit funky as we've got GG picking the Little Mac. Oh, I'm so excited to see it. And Boone picking a Bowser. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just hyped to see Little Mac. I think it's so cool. Mr. Fast Punching Man. So here we go. All right. Little Mac v. Bowser. Boone versus GG. And here we go.
You can hear the crowd being really excited about these games. As, again, it's funny, I mentioned this earlier when Boone was playing it. Bowser's known for being kind of slow, but Boone makes him fast. Little Mac is fast and hits hard, so it's these 2 characters that one feels like he shouldn't hit as hard as he does, but yet he does, and one shouldn't be as fast as he is, but he is.
GG absolutely controlling this early game, though. See how much Little Mac... Nice parry from them as well, making sure their health doesn't go too far down. With how fast they've got so much ability to do a lot, and maybe Bowser, okay, wanted to go for the edge guard, wasn't quite able to hit it, but Bowser with the grab. Will he go for the, no, he does not go for the crazy suicide play. I think we were all thinking about, there's the KO punch. Doesn't have to go for it, right? It's not a necessity, but it is always an option. Ooh, Bowser, an insanely fast forward aerial for those of you who don't know. And unfortunately, Little Mac does have some rough recovery, but still, I think GG's in a good position. Throws a lot of damage, can finish it off really quickly as, oh, unfortunately, Boone takes a loss. Maybe, okay, no, I thought maybe the players would be like resetting, something had gone wrong, but no, Boone just lost his controls and took a stock. That's a huge deal, and he's in a good position then. Again, I feel like, in my opinion, Bowser has a lot more control. A lot of what he does is very powered control, but Little Mac has big damage, man. Like, look at that combo. Whew, nice and clean. Ooh, smash attack just barely missed, but still, well, more so dodged by Boone, right? as CG goes for an insane combo. Already up to 77%. Insane amount of shield gone already, and combo out of it. Well played from GG.
Boone really needed to do something, but the shield falling and not doing enough. Will get back up, though. Unfortunately, edge guard not going to quite do what he needs to, but now he's having a chance. GG will go ahead and hit him through that shield after that down spike. Will go ahead and continue, and now it is in GG's favor. 30 down. Boone in a precarious situation, but the KO punch is ready. Will GG get to use it? We haven't seen it used yet.
I mean, it's really hard to utilize, right? But if anyone can, it's absolutely GG. Edge guarding on Little Mac, I never thought I'd see the day, and yet that was a masterclass, right? Like, ooh, Boone went for the play, didn't end up hitting it, the KO punch is gone. But of course, again, right, what matters is winning the game, not getting flashy plays. So GG staying calm. Ooh, going for the damage, but actually counts the last second. You can see both players starting to be a little more nervous. They know, especially Boone knows that if things go poorly, this could be a huge turn for Farmington High. He's getting a huge combo there, hitting Bowser up, but again, a little too heavy to get hit by that too much. Still, that's a lot of damage. We've seen GG do insane ledge guarding already. Ooh, baiting it this time. I like the switch up. That was really clever. All right, needs to get back to stage. That's the main priority on Little Mac always. Ooh, nice grab. Can he hit it with the combo? And there it is. Oh, there it is on the front of the screen. GG takes first game.
Very well played. Now it is up to Boone to bring this series, I don't know, this a match back. I don't know how to say this. This set?
We'll call it
there we
set.
go. Set is the best way to put it.
Well, so far, the series has determined that this would be a 2-0, right? Because if history really does predict the future, I mean, kind of, but not in this circumstance, right? But if it did, it's worth noting that every other round has been 2-0s. Can GG close it out? Let's see. Ooh, all right. Obviously, again, this is not the end of the series ever. Remember, this is a best of 5, best of 3. So, Bowser versus Little Mac. I think this is one of the closer matchups we've seen so far in this finals.
Yes, very much one of the closer ones. A quick fire breath coming out straight from Boone to get some damage. But, you know, GG simply saying, I don't like fire. Bad dragon.
I mean, whoa. He takes a little bit of damage from fire and then does 2 hits and does most of that damage back to Bowser. Still, I think Boone in a good position, getting a lot of, like, Bowser's aerials are known to be incredibly strong, so the more Boone can, like, control the air a bit, it's much better. You can see trying to go up now, get these aerials. That's what he wants to do now. Ooh, nice ledge grab from GG, barely able to dodge it, but an insane aerial from Bowser once more. The aerial game is strong with this one, and he wants to keep it up.
All I need to do is, I just need to learn from Boone how to play Bowser correctly. I just need to jump more.
Yeah, pretty much. That's feels like that's how it goes. Bowser is a big, ooh, nice get up with the perfect timing. But Boone still maintaining control of this match pretty heavily, getting a lot more fire damage. He's just trying to get a lot of chip damage and going for these aerials. Oh, a spot dodge into the grab that does not work out. And a lot of return damage from GG. Bowser's got to be really careful, and that should be a kill. There it is, just barely. And with the KO punch ready to go too. Again, I feel like a single KO punch could be the determinant. A lot of it. It's just so hard to land. But he's going for a big setup. I like to see it. This is, again, Boone's still in a probably better position. Oh, there it is, the KO punch. That's it. He got it.
Yep, and that's going to possibly set this up. Unfortunately, taking 0 damage, it's now a complete reset, 1 stock to 1 stock. But Bowser getting juggled here.
I mean, Bowser returned to the KO kick of their own almost, but still 69%. These players are so evenly matched. It's so fun to watch. But Boone, trying to go for the counter, actually kind of hits it on the ledge. Huge damage. Still, GG hasn't taken any damage. It's a masterclass in edge control. Looks like no, still hasn't taken any in the final stock. Ooh, Will takes them now. There's the grab. And now it's up to both these players to figure out how they want to figure this out, right? Boone has to be really careful. Try and get some chip damage like they did earlier. There's some aerials. Again, aerial controls are always good. And there's some of it. Ooh, nice counter from GG, which gives them incredible control. Boone's still fine, but it could be scary. And there it is. GG takes the second game for Farmington High. Sorry, the second set of their needed 3.
Ooh. That will bring us to now Game 4. Farmington High is leading, but at this point, with it being Game 4, they get to...
All right, I believe I am now hearing that Farmington's Mario Kart team might have also won the Mario Kart finals, so they're up match point in Smash 2. This could be a huge sweep for them, huh?
It could. I believe they're... Unfortunately, I don't think the Rocket League team was quite as successful.
But still, the other 2 events, man. Yeah, so now you'll notice both teams conferring. Who do we send up for the 4th game? Who do we want to know? We know they're playing either Steve, Little Mac, or Me Gunner. Who do we think is coming? Who do we think is our best matchup?
I personally think that don't see Farmington sending a knee gunner.
Yeah, I think it's entirely possible. I think G-Man still has a phenomenal knee gunner, but I guess I don't know what I think. Ultimately, it's just a tough decision they seem to have to make.
I do think Box Elder probably sends in the Ridley again, is my opinion. Ridley did the best.
He was their win, yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, I believe that it is the... Oh, why am I forgetting the champ's name? The Little Mac player for Farmington is coming back, I think, if I'm seeing this correctly.
We'll see it. It looks like that's possible. I mean, again, I think GG was doing so much work on Little Mac, so I would not be surprised. Let's see it. Yep, Little Mac versus Donkey Kong. Ooh, this is exciting.
Punch teams, let's go.
It is. It's the Primate Punchers. Well, kind of. All right, Little Mac with the pink hood. Here we go. GG versus Donkey. Donkey Kong also really strong with aerials. It's a bit scary, but again, I think off to a pretty good start for Donkey, but GG still doing a lot of work here at the end. All it takes from Little Mac, it seems, is a couple punches, and he tends to chain things very well, I'm learning. Already up to 70% after being down 59-0. Ooh, huge smash attack sending upwards. You can see Donkey Kong doesn't fly very well. Downside of heavy characters, right? Especially one of the heaviest. He's not going very far. You've really got to... He's got to take some punishment before he's going to go anywhere. Oh, early air dodge means that he's in a bit of danger. When GG falls to the platform, it's not enough. Unfortunately, Donkey Kong is so good in this position exactly, right? Another grab, back throw that does so much.
It's just really hard to dodge. The bounce into the platform means that Donkey doing really well. Gonna try to stay on here as much as possible. And the thing, again, we've mentioned this about heavy characters. Because Donkey is such a heavy character, he can get up to these a lot higher hours. As I cast or curse it.
Yeah, I think he just barely had enough. Still, I would say Donkey in slightly better position, but GG not any slacking. Ooh, going for that continuous up tilt, it looks like really strong combo from GG. We've seen him use it multiple times, and it's really strong. So they're dashing through some shields. Both players trying to back into the neutral stage, right, where both players are mostly trying to shield. No one's low enough to die yet. A missed spike from Donkey is a huge deal, because that could have been a dangerous death.
A really nice up B to get some damage onto GG. But another KO punch makes it so that Donkey is in a precarious situation. He needs to get this stock with as little damage as possible, and I think with that air dodge, he's going to simply get it, as Little Mac does not have great recovery. Will do. It is again down to final stock, 0-0 for this first round of this set.
I mean, it's anyone's game, man. This is so intense. Ooh, nice shielding from GG. We'll still get hit by the end of it. Blocked a lot of the damage. Ground pound from Donkey. Remember, Donkey Kong has their own KO punch here, too, I would argue. They've got the big monkey punch charged up. I haven't seen them go for it yet, but it would be quite the strong combo. As GG starting to struggle a bit, but still has the ability to get back to stage really fast. Little Mac has a very fast fall, so... Ooh, nice shield. That was the big punch. There's the command grab. Okay, he doesn't end up going for it. GG going for it again. He's trying to spike him off the stage, it looks like, but GG's still doing fine, right? There's the KO punch charge. That could be the decider if it can hit, but...
We've seen it hit twice. He's going to maybe try to do something funny again. That counter didn't quite go through. Let's see what GG's able to do. That's it.
Ooh, and you can hear the crowd go wild in the favor of GG. Farmington High fully in support. 2 KO punches decided that match, yeah? That's crazy. All right, now, reminder that Farmington High is not just at match point, they're at game point, which means they just have to win 1. Box Elder has to stop 2 games and then another set of 2.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Farmington is in the driver's seat here, and it's really going to be up to Donkey here. The hopes of Box Elder right on his shoulders, and boy, am I glad that I don't have to bear that weight.
Yeah, it's the pressure is clearly on the side of Box Elder. Farmington feeling good, feeling strong. Let's see if they can keep up their pressure. They've won the last 5 games out of 6. That's also a form of pressure, right? I mean, you got to feel high pressure in that, but good damage from GG. Little Mac with a big punch.
Donkey gonna do what he can to try to get this Little Mac under control, but Little Mac is just so annoying, so oppressive to these bigger characters.
I mean, Donkey's still absolutely in this, right? Like, dang, that is a huge... I mean, yeah, Little Mac is hard to play, right, too? So this is a huge credit to GG. A lot of people consider Little Mac to be not. And there's the KO punch. Will we go for it again? We've seen it land so much. Surely not. I would just take the first kill first, right? Now you have a built-in KO punch for at least a little while. Yeah, you can see Donkey choosing to wait it out, right? If you stay longer, you'll have less time where he has the ability to hit, and there it goes, waits out. Good decision making from Donkey. Again, Box Elder showing they're not going to let the pressure get to him too much. Waiting out plays, being calm, being careful. They're doing all right.
Donkey doing what he can to get Little Mac to down and out so they can even the stock score. Trying his hardest to see what he can do. Gonna go ahead and try some edge guards. Will not quite hit as GG able to shield and then get Donkey into a precarious situation.
Another insane combo from GG. These up tilts and up airs or up specials are really strong. Oh, looks like Donkey will finally find the kill because command grabs are very strong, and GG will try his best, but still, that was an insane amount of damage before the last stock. So still very worthwhile. Donkey's still feeling the pressure, though. He's got his big punch himself now. You can see him steaming up there, right? So it's ready to go. He's just got to be careful. Let's see if Donkey can hit it. Again, this would be a huge turn, much like their own KO punch. Another combo from GG, but don't count Donkey out. He's looking for grabs right now. He's trying to maybe at least get a big trade right now.
Gets a nice clap there to get him off the edge. Unfortunately, the monkey smash does not work. Donkey being careful, being safe. Unfortunately, he will get back in time, but that's another knock away. 163% for Donkey is nothing to scoff at. He has to be so careful. GG trying again for that knockup. Again, GG simply needs to take Donkey out and try to save this KO punch, or use. I'm pretty sure Donkey gonna go ahead and come back up, charge his own thing out, use the invulnerability frames to dodge. And we're back to 0-0 final set, except one has a super punch, one doesn't.
Oh man, how stressful, dude. This is so tense. GG's still saying that he doesn't clearly mind too much. Okay, Donkey actually read the roll there, but it didn't end up mattering. GG rolled far enough to not be grabbed. A nice spot dodge, just barely. Actually might have been counted. He just wants to go. There's the spike. All right, folks, you can hear the crowd for Box Elder now popping off. We've got a third game for the first time.
This is literally make or break. Farmington, if GG wins, they're first. If Box Elder wins, they're still in it.
All right, I've heard them say they're running it back. Same everything, same stage, same characters. They're running it back. Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize Smash could be so fun.
Oh, I did. I'm just bad at it, man. This is crazy.
I'm just over here upping on Kirby.
Well, we'll see if these players can deliver another insane match. My guess is yes. They've been able to do so 3 times already, so I'm ready for another.
Ooh, really good dodge.
All right, let's see. GG keeping good pressure up. Keeping Donkey off the stage. Again, Donkey likes to be near the edge of a stage. Donkey Kong loves his aerials, loves his spikes. There's the KO punch. Might be worth trying to go for it immediately. Yeah, there it is. Just used. Worth a shot, right? Don't really lose anything for it. Unfortunately, a lot of health being taken there. Donkey Kong charging a decent amount, but will actually, I think it's a good, really good recovery. A good tech from Donkey to take more damage, and a nice hit actually. Whoa, turn this. I did not expect that.
Yeah, one of Big Mac's just really big hits. Though GG does have quite a bit of damage. A good hit by Donkey will send him flying. I'm pretty sure he's close enough to the edge, but gonna get bounced off. 2 stocks, basically even percentage.
Both players hitting with a low-hitting move over the edge. Very cool text to see. We haven't seen this in any of the other games. We're going to see if GG can go for the combo. No, he expected Donkey to air dodge back in. Didn't quite hit it, but still doing a lot. Up to 100% already, GG. And dodges the big punch, the big monkey punch as well. But now Donkey's got the combo and a spike that isn't quite off the edge. That would have been disastrous for GG otherwise. There's the KO punch, but if the spike comes out, it is very, very scary. Oh, banana. Again, another below hit, and he's got the KO punch. Donkey knocks it wait it out. Again, he doesn't really need to. It's about to wear off anyway. Just so tense. It looks like it's going to come down again to a 0 health last stock because the recovery isn't there. GG versus Donkey to potentially decide the finals.
Okay, let's be honest. In this situation for these students, it is the fate of the universe.
That was a low health KO punch, a low charge KO punch just to get good damage off. I like the idea, right? Right now, all you need to do is make sure you have the percentage win, and you're in a good position. Oh, there's the grab. He's going to go for it. He actually ends up winning the trade, GG, off the stage, and a huge smash punch. Again, this would determine the finals if they can do it. Oh, no, a big monkey punch instead. I couldn't tell what that was for a second. I was so frightened. There it is.
KO punch ready.
He can hit it. This would be the series. Is he aiming for it? Oh, he did, but the spot dodge really good. Holy cow, that was so tense. Donkey dodging well, though. Looks like Donkey could probably get this. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, and there's the spike. There it is. Oh, man.
And with that, folks, Donkey has saved the hopes and dreams of Box Elder. So, with that stated, we will no longer be seeing GG or Donkey playing, as for match 5, they have to choose a different player.
That was, look, I'm not saying I've seen every Smash Brothers tournament ever. That was the best set I've seen ever. I'm sure there's some better ones online I could watch, but that was awesome.
I'll put it this
Holy
way.
cow.
That's the best set I've seen from a group of high schoolers.
Oh, I mean, 100%. That was, shout out to GG and to Donkey. What a set, man. Incredible.
For GG to win, let's see, that was 3 out of the 5 games he played.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Wow. Huge shout out to... Honestly, I'm just happy to see these teams make it to the finals. What a series.
All right, I believe teams are still deciding who they are going to play. What is Farmington going to bring out? What is Box Elder to bring out? We will let you know when we know.
It looks like it might be Steve at least, and maybe Ridley. It might be the Steve Ridley matchup.
I don't think we've seen that one. I think this is Noid on Steve, and then Box Elder's Ridley Scythe.
So let's see if we've got ourselves the matchup of... Oh, Duck Hunt? Okay, no, okay, looks like they're redoing controllers. For a second, I thought we were going to Duck Hunt.
I mean, final round for fun, some Duck Hunt-a-roonies.
Just get down dirty in the mud at Duck Hunt, shoot some ducks, shoot some players. I doubt. Respectfully. Alright, looks like... Oh, I'd love to see Hall of Ashen. I'm a biased Kingdom Hearts fan. Like, I like Sora. Still a Robin main, but...
It's the classic Kalos Pokemon League.
It's good.
Blah. It's great. No, it's fantastic.
As an X and Y fan, personally, I like it.
Oh no, I love it. As once again, we have to do the funny hee-hee moving controllers because...
Player 1 has not disconnected yet. They've got to do that first. There they go. All right, now we're good. And GG becomes Noid, as we guessed. No, it's Steve. And now we get to find out who's coming. Oh,
Ender Steve.
The adaptation hype. All right, let's see what it is. It is Scythe.
Here we go. We have not seen this yet. We've seen these characters, but not this matchup.
I like the Enderman adaptation. I don't know what it does. Maybe it's like a symbol showing he's not going back. I'm just hyped. Welcome to the final set of the finals, folks. Strap in. You waste your time to go to the bathroom, so if you didn't go now, hold it in.
Again, just the up axes are insane from Noid. He has just such a mastery of this character. It's frustrating.
No, I'm impressed, man. I think it's awesome. We've seen Scythe have a mastery of the character too, right? Again, the adaptation from Scythe is, I think, what I'm most impressed by. Scythe's usually very good at figuring out what he needs to be doing and then changing it to do that. Whereas Noid is just a masterclass at control. It feels like Noid is always finding the perfect times of, oh, this is the time I can mine, this is the time I can hit. Really, really impressive. Oh, there's that back air again. Anytime you see a kill from Steve, it's likely either TNT or a back air. Diamond's already found. Does he go for it immediately? Yes, he's choosing to say I value it because I'm at 27%. Really can we, oh no, the blocks to prevent it. No, he's still fine. Let's see, I was scared for Scythe for a second, but another mine got off the edge. Ooh, nice try, but I think that will be it. Yeah, he lost his ability to fly.
Unfortunately.
The crazy thing about Steve is that he can do that, right? You can just be like, okay, I'm just gonna set up a wall and mine for a bit. It is kind of funny. I don't know, there's a part of me that like really likes Steve. I think he's kind of hype. A lot of people think that I'm crazy for that, but he's kind of cool.
Kind of cool, but I think universally agreed he's very annoying to play against.
It's universally agreed that he's like, if you are good on Steve, he is pretty much the best character in the game. But he still takes a lot of skill, right? You can't just pick up Steve and win. Trust me, I do know. And you can see Noid is not just someone who picked up Steve, he is a master doing very, 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 very well. Oh, another diamond found from Noid. He got the position. Oh, gonna go for the back throw. No, actually choosing to go for the pummel into the top throw last second. Going for the elytra hit. Interesting. I'm not sure I've seen someone do that before. That's kind of cool. Oh, much Scythe is already down a stock, a reminder, right? 186% down 2 stocks. Noid 99-0.
Ooh, Scythe going for that flag and drag and will not hit it. Will go ahead and keep Noid off the edge. And unfortunately, the elytra gonna keep Noid alive. But again, the throw into the death.
Noid still does have his diamond. Needs to find an angle to get over the crafting table fast before he loses it. Looks like, I don't know if he'll find... No, he found the angle. Okay, huge. That's a big deal, right? That's an insane damage increase, especially right after coming alive. You can see here comes the axe combo. Remember, the build height in this map is a little bit weirder. You saw it earlier. If you ever see these pink circles around the blocks or the pink lines, you'll know that that means the build height is reached, or if he tries to build outside of it. So be mindful. I think one of the reasons this map is maybe a little weird for Steve is just that build height. Looks like Noid wants a little bit more time. Ooh, goes for the mango block. Isn't quite able to hit it, but the blocks actually prevent him from dying. I'm pretty sure he was dead otherwise there. Oh, good. Oh, a really good play from Noid. Doesn't kill Scythe, though, but still, with this much percentage and Noid having extra life, I think this first game of the set will go to Noid, but I don't want to say anything yet. Is he willing to trade the TNT for the game? No, okay, he's just going to leave it there. See if he can get another back air from Noid. His back air looks so strong, and there it is, the back air to determine the first game of the set.
Noid will go ahead and bring it a quick 1-0, but doesn't mean anything.
Yep. All right. Here we go. I'm hearing some disdain for Steve in the crowd, but you know what? I see, but I'm a League fan. My response would be skill issue, but I don't know if that's fair. It's not. It's not. Look, I get it. I think look, ultimately
that's
it's
like
mean of me to say
comparing
that.
Yunara to
Yeah,
pre-rework Urgot.
No, and I honestly do think Scythe absolutely can do this. As much as I was being sassy, Scythe has shown insane performance. It is hard to adapt. Like we talked at the beginning of the game, that Scythe's main skill is adaptation. I've seen insane adaptation from Scythe in these games. I mean, I'm sure he's great at a lot of things, but from what I've noticed, his adaptation is insane. It's hard to adapt to Steve, exactly, because Steve has a very solid game plan that's about inches and then slowly poking around. Like, that is hard to deal with, right? He's just going to spend some time, then he hits you through the wall. But still, I think Scythe can do this. It's definitely still possible. That is pretty strong, though. I will admit. In the back air. All right, Noid off to an explosive start. Does he just go for it? He does go for it. And actually managed to take none because of the way he triggered the TNT, I believe. Very fun fact, if you trigger with your own, like, intentionally cause it to blow up without the pressure plate, I believe you can't be hit by it. Another use of the minecart using the back air as well. Aerials, folks, the big difference between casual players and pros. They really know their aerials. And the TNT, an immediate stop.
It's just going really good. Noid building a wall so he can start getting some materials once again. Gonna drop his crafting table. Gonna be mining. Does have that diamond if he wants to try to go for it. Noid, once again, gonna start doing this axe hitting. Does the back air, which is really strong. Upgrades to diamond. Very frustrating position for Scythe to be in here.
Minecraft Enderman looking to maybe try and close out the finals. Take the game, set, and match if they can pull it off. But still, really playing this neutral very well. The spacing is very impressive. Unfortunately, Scythe just barely clips the edge of a pickaxe there. Still doing fine, though. Again, you can see Scythe's starting to understand that, like, it's trying to stay away is fine. It's just so hard. Scythe doing what they can. It's looking pretty tough, but maybe they can still pull it back. I know it seems optimistic, but hey, I'm an optimistic guy.
He's just able to keep hitting with these up X combos into a minecart from halfway across the map. It's just so frustrating.
Almost missed the ledge there, I think, Noah, and that would have been a stock. But still, 3-1, and Scythe is 112%. It looks like Farmington will likely be taking it. The TNT exploding both of them over 100%. This is insane. Oh, there goes the diamond tools, I think, but again, he has another diamond. Oh, Noah going for a little bit of a greedy play and will die. Still has 2 stocks, feeling a little stylish, I guess. Still has diamond. Oh, maybe he just wanted to make sure he got the diamond in time, so he went for a greedy play. Either way, I'll assume both these players know absolutely what they're doing, and I think Scythe will be spiked downwards, and that is the final game, set, and match to Farmington High.
They will take it in a very strong fashion as Box Elder fought back. They came out strong, fought for Game 4, and were able to finally bring it back. We are very happy you joined us for this stream. Congratulations to Farmington for taking first. Box Elder does not leave empty-handed. Second place is nothing to scoff at.
Absolutely not, especially with a series that close. It came almost down to the exact last game, so huge shout out, massive respect, and thank you for joining us, everybody. I had a great time casting these games. Hope you had a great time watching them, because boy, we had some bangers.
Yeah, and in fact, we should be starting our League of Legends games here shortly. We're not 100% sure, but watch for us to go live again. Should be within the next week or two.
Yeah, I think guaranteed next Saturday we'll have some games. Maybe this Saturday, but as my co-caster has said, keep an eye out, folks, and we'll see you soon.